welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to refilm a video. Apparently a couple of my videos files were corrupted. Hold on, my cat wants in. He's gonna make noise until I let him in. So as I was saying, a couple of my video files corrupted, and so I found out that I have to refilm. One of them was Glossybox versus Boxycharm, and one was the Loot Crate box with my daughter. Unfortunately, though, I no longer have the box for my Boxycharm. I threw it out, and I do not have the informational pamphlets for either Boxycharm or Glossybox. So I can't give you prices on stuff unless I remember how much it was, unfortunately. So we are going to go through what I got, and I'll try to remember some of the prices. And yeah, so I will start with Glossybox first, since this is a new subscription for me. This is my first month of Glossybox. Last week, I believe, I put out the Glossybox limited edition box with rituals, and that was beautiful. I love it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the little shelf back here, my son made this for me in school. Right where my finger's pointing is actually the bed and body mist, because I love it, so I just put it up there with the rest of them. But that was that Glossybox, and that was a limited edition box. I will include that in the description down below as well, in case it's still available, which I believe it is. If you are a Glossybox subscriber, then you get it for $25. If you are not, and you just simply want that box, then it's $30. But if you go through Ebates, there's 6% cash back either way you go. So that being said, let's get into what I got with Glossybox. Now, again, I got rid of most of the packages for products. Like, I got the Tarte Guard SPF Broad Spectrum 30, and I don't have the box for this anymore. I got rid of it because I don't need the box. This is a glass bottle, but it's got a soft touch silicone skin on it. You can see. It does have a nice pump, but it is a sunscreen. So set that aside. Then I remember the bonus item I got was these In Coco nail polish appliques. So basically nail stickers. And that's what they look like. Kind of like a floral watercolory type of look. They're very pretty. And if I remember right, this was $8, and I think the sunscreen was $24, but I don't remember that one for sure. Then I got this, which I thought was kind of interesting. This is by Mary Kay. I love Mary Kay. I like Avon. I like Jafra. Those are all direct sale beauty companies that, you know, they do the home parties. You can order from the books. You can go online and order from them now, which is also nice. But this is the Mary Kay Time-Wise set. Now, Mary Kay, out of all of the beauty direct sales companies I know of, is probably on the more expensive end. I do know that if you were to buy this complete set, full size, you're paying $205. This comes with, these are beautiful travel sizes. You would get, let's see, you get Time-Wise Repair Lifting Serum. Nice, that's got a pump on it. You get the Foaming Cleanser, and this is all the Voluform line. You get the Day Cream with SPF 30. You get the Night Cream or Night Treatment with Retinol. And then the last little thing you get in here is the Eye Renewal Cream. Now, I really, really enjoy the Time-Wise set to the point that I actually own the full-size Time-Wise day solution and night solution. Now, this combination together to purchase it is $90. But I love these. I've been using these for years. This is probably my 5th or 6th set. So I highly, highly recommend it. Time-Wise is geared for late 20s and into the 30 age range. Mary Kay does a lot of their, and Avon's doing it now too, where they have skincare collections that are geared more for an age range for women. So, you know, if you're 60 years old, you don't necessarily need the same stuff as a 20-year-old and vice versa. And I think Jafra does the same thing. So if you look into those, you can get, and obviously if you need something, like if you're prematurely aging and you need something for wrinkle relief in your 30s, you can definitely go into the older ages and get what you need. So you can kind of mix and match and make it your perfect skincare line. Enough about Mary Kay. Sorry. Next thing I got in here is an eyeshadow palette from Catrice. It's called Absolute Rose. Wearing it today. They're pretty. I'm not gonna lie. This is the only true matte. This is kind of a matte satin, but that is the only true matte. The kick up is insane. There is a lot of powder kickback with these. A lot. They're pretty colors, like I said, but they're cool toned rose colors, which is kind of interesting. My first thought when I saw it was, ooh, another rose palette. I don't know if I need another one. I already have 3 that are rose and rose gold. But since trying this on, I don't have another cool toned rose palette, so this might be worth holding on to after all. Just saying. And I don't remember how much that is. And then next I got from Studio 10, I got a brow lift perfecting liner. So it's dual ended. There's no colors on it. It came like this with that plastic sleeve thing I don't remember if it came in a box or not, but there was no color on it. But this side's kind of a cool tone taupe, which is in my brows today because I just filmed my subscription service or subscription box try on. And it was when I was done with that I realized that this video went corrupted, so. And then this side is kind of a nude cream color. So this one you use to fill your brows in. And this side, from what I understand, from the way I used it, is I kind of went around the edge of my brows to kind of clean up any extra lines, stragglers or whatnot. So it's kind of like a little built-in concealer. When I first swatched this, I was not impressed. So it's probably a good thing that I'm refilming this, because when I first did this video, when I first watched it, this was a very hard formula. Like, it was not creamy at all. It did not glide nicely. It was much more firm than I would normally like for a brow product. But since I've used this now, it does soften up a bit. Not a lot, but it's not waxy. So there's that. And the last thing I got in my Glossybox, I have very, very mixed feelings about. Very, very mixed feelings. This is the Advanced Plus Flawless Effects Skincare Invisible Pores Anti-Shine Mattifying Emulsion Primer and Pore Refiner. I love the idea of this. I do. However, I am very, very hesitant to put this on my face, because when reading the back of the product, just the little blurb at the top with the claims, it says, formulated to minimize pores, correct the appearance of blemishes, and act against shine. Provide skin with an instant velvety touch and long-lasting mattifying effect. That sounds great. However, if you look really closely and you pay attention, and apparently I'm a grammar Nazi, or a spell check fiend, I don't know, but if it will focus. Let's just go old school, and I don't know if you can tell or not. The word minimize is spelled wrong. It's with an S. And then I think that's it right there. Yeah. Against. That is also spelt wrong. They spelt it AGIA instead of AGAI. Now, I know that those are petty, nitpicky little things, but my thought is if they can't take the time to properly proofread and check the labels going on their packaging, how do I know that they took the time to make a good product or a safe product for my skin. I mean, that could be just me. Maybe I'm being nitpicky, but the idea, I don't know, it kind of makes me a little wary to want to use this. Honestly. And let me know in the comments down below what you think. Am I just being too nitpicky? Do you think it doesn't matter that they can't spell crap? Should I try using this anyway? Or do you think I'm right? Do you think if they can't take the time to do their packaging correctly, how do you know they took the time to do the product very well? Sorry to end that box on a negative note. But yeah, that was my thoughts on that one. So now we're going to jump over to Boxycharm quick. And like I said, I don't have the insert, I don't have the box or anything like that. The thumbnail will actually have pictures from when I had all of that stuff. So you'll see, you know, in the box and all that, make it pretty. But I used a lot of this stuff today because I did this look. But first I got the Crown brush, a Jumbo Kabuki fan brush. I like these. I like this one as well. It's very super soft. I use this one today to cut out the contour very lightly and to blend in bronzer around the perimeters of my face. I have no complaints. I really enjoy Crown brushes. I believe I have a couple of other Crown brushes that I've gotten in subscription services, and I do like them all. The next thing I got was the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Apparently Boxycharm kind of cut a little corners on this one, is what I've heard. I remember this one is $16. This is not full size. This is half sized. This is half ounce, I believe. Yeah, this is 0.5 ounces. But you can purchase this size in Sephora, I believe, and possibly Ulta too, as like a travel size or whatever. So it's not quite a full size, but because you can purchase it this particular size in stores, it got included. And I did use this for the first time today. I don't know what I think of it yet. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it up. I don't know if it's supposed to be a little bit thicker, because when I first opened it and squeezed it out, it came out very runny, very almost oily looking. But we tried it. I don't have any complaints now. I don't dislike it. I don't know if I like it. First time. So we'll see how it goes. Next, I got a little eyeshadow palette from Naked Cosmetics with these beautiful colors, which I'll actually swatch for you. I haven't done any of the other swatches today just because I'm trying to get through this so that I can get this video up for you. I think that these are gorgeous colors. I love the fact that Boxycharm gives these beautiful eyeshadow palettes like almost every month. I really enjoy I don't think I've had a problem with any of the eyeshadow palettes that I've received from Boxycharm at all. But I love the fact that this time they stepped out of their norm. They've been sending neutral tones and I think safe colors, I guess. Colored palettes. And those are nice. I love them. I use mine frequently. Both of my Studio on the Go palettes. I don't use the Pure Cosmetics one that we got, the pink one, quite as often, simply because I have so many of the rose-colored palettes. But I love the fact that they included this. This is so outside of the norm of what they normally send us. And I love the fact that this is definitely an accent palette. You cannot really make a full look out of these. There's no mattes in this. There's no mid-tone colors. There's no base colors. There's just three beautiful, bright, shimmery, foiled looking eyeshadows. And they're all beautiful, beautiful colors. I think it's great that they included something like this. Gives us all a chance to step outside of our norm and use colors that we wouldn't normally use, because how many of us are going to go out and buy a palette like that? How many of us are going to go and pick up that bright, flaming orange eyeshadow? I mean, sometimes we do, but do you really want to buy it? No, this is a great way to try these wonderful colors and step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. And I love that Boxycharm included something like this. I have seen a couple of video reviews where people kind of complained a bit about how, oh, they're nice quality, but don't like the colors, and couldn't we do something a little more neutral? And all I have to say is blah. We've gotten neutral palettes the last 4 eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I can pull out any one of them at this point and show you. I mean, we've got the IBY, we've got 2 studio makers on the go, we've got the Pure Cosmetics ones. Those are all safe, neutral palettes. But some people like color, and some people like me want to experiment with color. But at the same time, I'm a little too timid to go and buy it on my own. So this kind of gives me a push to try something new, and I really, really appreciate that. And then the last things we got from Boxycharm were from the company, or the brand Real Her, which I've never heard of, and I wish I still had. Maybe I still do have it. Let me look. I threw it on the floor. I threw it in the garbage is what I did, but it didn't make it in the garbage. It landed on the floor. I don't know if I picked it up or if somebody threw it in the garbage for me. It must have gone into the garbage. It was a little blurb that came. It was kind of like a little piece of paper slipped into the lipstick package, the unicarton, with this that slid out, and I didn't know it was in there. And I read it on the camera, but it's, sorry, I got distracted for a second. It was saying that I believe 20% of all of the profits for any product purchased through Real Her goes to different foundations for the betterment and empowerment of women. Scholarships, legacy funds, leadership programs, things of that nature. So I think that's a really, really good thing. So definitely look into Real Her. You know, it's always great to empower other women to do great things. But these are both from Real Her. We got a lip liner and a lipstick. And first of all, I love the packaging. This is a white pearl looking, and it's called I Am Precious. And there's the color on the end, black cap. And then this one says Real Her right there. And then this one says I Deserve the Best. Now, I don't know if this is called I Deserve the Best or if it's called Lady Love, because the bottom says Lady Love. But I like this. Matte black with a nice matte white lid. So we're going to swatch both of these and you can see what they look like. But I'm going to have to wipe them off real fast because this one dries down and it's hard to get off. And the lip liner is super, super creamy. I mean, so soft. It goes on beautifully. And then there's that. They perfectly paired together. It's just a classic doe foot almost, but it's not quite a chair, but it's got a little bit of an angle to it, which is nice. It applies nicely. I'm still playing with this one. I've used it once yesterday, and it goes on really well. I mean, it goes on wonderfully. Oh, this stuff does not like coming off. Look at that. Wasn't fast enough. I'll have to get an oil to get this off now. And I'm using a makeup remover wipe. But, that does not rub off. The lip liner is beautiful. You can use it nicely. It goes on creamy. It sets down. It's good. The liquid lipstick, it goes on beautifully. It's highly pigmented. You don't need multiple swipes across the lip, just a single one, and you get great opaque color. But it takes forever to dry down on the lips. On the hand, it's amazing how quick it does. I mean, you saw, I've still got a bit of a line there. Looks like I've been kissing my hand. But it took a long time to dry down on the lips, and when I'd go like this, it's not that it was stringy, but it's like it was really sticky. Like I'd do this, and then you have to pull them apart and pop. And I initially had this oh my god thought that I pulled off all the color in the center of my bottom lip because it was so sticky and it pulled so fast. I ended up having to wait a little bit and apply a balm over the top of it just to make it creamy again. And then it didn't dry down or anything, it just stayed creamy, which was fine with me, but it's not as drying on the lips as it is on the hand, just so you know and are aware. I'm just going to keep rubbing and wiping and rubbing and wiping, and hopefully I'll get this off my hand. Anyway, that is it. That is everything I got in my Glossybox and Boxycharm. Sorry I had to redo it this way. I really wish that I could have put up the original video, but, you know, things happen. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you today, and let me know down below what you got in either of your boxes, or if you get Glossybox at all, because I don't know a lot of people that do get it, but let me know if you do, because I kind of like it. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it though. We're just testing the waters, see how it goes. Alright? Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Let it go.